Hi guys, welcome back. Okay, I forgot who it was that asked me. It was on the list of things that my subscribers want to see. And the question was, how do you choose the colors for hair? Now, they had originally wanted me to make this grandiose list, I guess. But I'm going to teach you how to pick your own colors because it's not that hard. So here is a picture by Mariola. It's available on Etsy. He did a lot of pictures of hair. He specializes in like hair, and his pictures are wonderful. So I printed this one out on some copy paper, and we're going to go over how to choose the colors of in your hair. Now, you can use three of just about any Prismacolor in the box or any three colors. What you want to do is identify three different parts of the hair. The first part, let me just get a pencil. You need a highlight color. You need a general color for the hair, which would be like out here. And then for the inner part of the hair, you need another color. So there's going to be three different colors. So I'll demonstrate it, and let's make up a color. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. I've never done green hair. Why don't we do green hair today? I'm going to pick out three different colors of green. I'm going to pick out, let's see, chartreuse. Okay, that's going to be my highlight color. I'm going to pick out, if I have three on my desk. Okay, I have chartreuse, I have dark green, and grass green. This should be interesting. So you're going to identify the areas on the head. I usually start with my highlights. Some people start with the darks. I start with my highlights because I want to make sure that I get my highlights in and it's the lightest color. So on this picture, it's very easy to tell. I'm going to just go by his because this is supposed to be a quick video. And he's put his highlights in over here, over here. Now I want you to take a look at the shape of the highlight. It doesn't go in like waves. See how the highlight spreads across the head very evenly? That's the way you want natural hair. You don't want each strand going dark green, light green, dark green, dark green, light green, dark green. You kind of want to spread that across. So you're going to use a tapered stroke, and we just went over the strokes, but I'll review for those who are just coming in. It's sort of like a C, and you're going to want this end to be pointy, and it's a flick. You don't want to circle. Don't do that stroke on the hair at all, ever. Best you can get is just hatching. If that's the worst you do, it's okay. But you really want to use the tapered stroke and practice it going in both directions. You will need black and white, as always, and maybe some grays for tone. And you're going to sort of flick your way so that the highlight stays going across the head. And we're going to just keep going. I'm not going to develop this picture completely, like taking it from ground level to burnish. But you should have a good idea of what I'm doing by the end of this. Now, you don't want a straight line, ever. We're on first level, so first layer, so it's going to be a little bit straight. But you notice how there's nothing that's just straight in this hair. Like, it's jagged. You never want a butt straight line, like where it like butt up against itself. And you want to keep your pencil point sharp. I'm using my Color It pencil sharpener. I think I say that in every video. And that pencil sharpener is available on colorit.com. This is not a sponsored video. I just love my my pencil sharpener. Okay. And we got this area. Now, I left the middle of the highlight color very white. I'm not going to worry about it now. I want it to stay that way. Now I'm going to get in my darks. You're going to take each clump of hair. So you have this clump, this clump, this clump, all the different clumps of hair. And you want to go in those hairs. And when you get to the end of the clump of hair, you're going to put your dark going all the way across. That will help identify that clump. Now, the more lines you put in, tapered strokes, the thicker the hair will be. And I'm using my darkest pencil to do this. And you see this straight highlight? You could put a couple of strands in between there. It helps break up the light. And we're going to go right into where all the dark corners are. And identify that clump of hair going all the way down. Always use your pencil in the direction that the hair is going. So this over here, I'd be making my lines going this way. This over here, I'd be going this way. This over here, the same thing. And then I'm going to identify the whole clump, remember, with my dark pencil. And this helps bring that clump of hair out. It's going to make it look very thick and very natural. Have you guys ever done green hair? I've never even considered it. My kids have all like those funky colored hair. I think one of my daughters is red right now, like fire engine red. She's my professional. I stuck with the regular colors. I once told my kids I wanted to dye my hair red. They told me no. That was their color. But I never did blue or green. I think my kids have had every color hair. Especially when you had a daughter that went to a high school that was an art school. And the kids just wore everything. And there was no dress codes for funky colored hair because the kids were all artists. And they were expressing themselves. And then I had the public school, and we had to pick my daughter up because she had a purple thread in her shirt. And purple threads were not on the dress code. Even though it was a collared shirt, it was purple. And purple was not allowed. And you would think, I live in Vegas, you would think that we could, but nope. I was really happy when they got rid of that dress code. Because I think the first year that they had it, I had to pick my kid up like 20 times. That was funny because the principal who made up this dress code didn't even tell us about the purple thread in the shirt. We was just supposed to wear a collared shirt, and this is in a public school. And the kids were not allowed to wear jeans either. It was ridiculous. They identified purple as a gang color, except there was no gangs in our school, which was kind of why the parents really complained. Like, if we went to a school that had gang members, we would probably be okay with the color thing. But there was no reason for that. Eventually, they got rid of it by the time my next one got into high school. And then my third one went to private school. Now you see it's starting to come to life. And then you keep adding the dark. Now, when do you put in your regular color? Well, when you're happy with where your picture's going. Maybe I will finish this. I'm kind of like zoning out when it comes to... I relax. This is the stroke that I do when I relax. I can literally do a tapered stroke and fall asleep. This is why coloring is really good for me. Okay, now say I've developed this as much as I want, and then I go to my main color, and this is the color of the hair. This is my grass green. So it's just 3 colors, a black and a white. And you can see if I can make green hair, you can do any 3 colors in the box, but just like make them similar. Like if you're browns, I do sienna, umber, and cream is a good one. Usually I pick more natural looking colors, like I don't do these funky colors. At least I haven't in the past. Now I could say I did green hair. Now this is my highlight color, which goes in the middle. Now you see here, I have to go to my dark. I'm identifying this clump right there and right there. And it sort of twists. So wherever you want a new clump of hair, you use your darker color. And it's 5 million tapered strokes. And you get there. Now, for a braid, just so that you know, braids always get dark where it enters the hair. This gets dark where it enters the braid. And then your highlight. And then your main color. Where's my grass green? Now I want to identify this piece. So I'm going to get my dark, and my dark is going to go all the way on the outside. And then you just blend it all in. Never circles, always tapered strokes. Once you get the hang of the tapered stroke and how to do the hair, it becomes extremely easy to do natural hair on just about any picture. You will no longer do that striped hair anymore that I see all beginners doing. And then you could put in some darker in there just to bring some hairs into the middle of the hair, like into the middle of the bunch. And see how my highlight is not straight? So I will hopefully finish this picture and snap a picture of it. I sat down to watch YouTube videos, and the next thing I knew, I was done. So this is the first time I've ever done green hair, and I hope you like it. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask away, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care.